Good day, Sir Mark and classmates. Today, we will be presenting our original recreational game called Swap It. Next slide, please. So here are the contents of our discussion. Next slide, please. So the one who developed the game, Swap It, was Blessy Miyne Bacud. Next slide, please.
Objective of the game, swap it. Next slide, please. The goal of the game is that the two players whose numbers were called must avoid the it and try to exchange seats before the it can tag either of them. It's important to be aware of your surroundings and other players' locations. To avoid getting tagged, try to be as sneaky and stealthy as possible. Next reporter, please.
Okay, so for the values of the game, there are four values of Swap It. First is the physical, which is the active play helps with the coordination, reflexes, balance, motor skills, and spending natural energy, which promotes better eating and sleeping habits. Second is the emotional value. It helps us in coping up with our emotions like fear, frustration, anger, and aggression because this helps release higher levels of mood boosting endorphins. It also helps us practice empathy and understanding. Next reporter, please.
The third value is social. It leads to better interaction with peers, teamwork, and good leadership skills, sense of cultural identity, and patriotism. Playing with others helps us negotiate group dynamics, collaborate, compromise, and deal with others' feelings. This also plays its part in exchanging information by speech, signals, or actions. And the last value is cognitive. It helps us pay more attention and think properly through play. Next reporter, please.
Following that is the number of players in the game Swap It. Next slide, please. In Swap It, there should be 6 to 20 number of players as the game goes with the saying, the more the merrier. Take note that one of the players should be the it who sits in front of the row and the rest of the players stays forming a row. Next slide, please.
The court layout. The game Swap It is played in a row of players. The length of the row will depend on the number of players who will be playing the game. The it will be positioned in front of the players. Next slide, please.
So for the materials needed to play the game Swap It, you will need a wide open area and several chairs to play the game. Next slide, please.
Rules and regulations of the game. Next slide, please. Players will be forming a row in an open area. The players and it will each have a chair to sit on. The it will be positioned in front of the row. Next, each player will be given a number. The it then will call out two numbers. The two players whose numbers were called must try to exchange seats before the it can tag either of them. Next slide, please. The one tagged is now the new it, and if neither is tagged, continue with the same person it. Next reporter, please.
And now, we'll be presenting our demo on how to play the game Swap It.
Ulit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. Sayang. 3, 5. One, three. Ay, dapat ito. Kaya hindi ka nagpalay.
That would be all for our presentation. I hope you learned something about our game.